Hello, this is Keith All, and today we're going to learn how to use the Image Carousel widget using the Elementor page builder for WordPress. As you can see on the screen, this is an example of the Image Carousel, and what you do is you add multiple images to your gallery, and then you could cycle through. It'll automatically loop through all your images the way that you want. And you have a number of different display properties that you could use to create this effect. What you see here, this is part of it's a section, and I do have shape dividers on the top and bottom. I won't show you how to do that, but anyways, that's how I'm getting this effect right above here, because each section has a shape divider. Anyways, let's go into the WordPress dashboard. I already created a page, and all I'm going to do is add the image carousel. I add a section already, and I'm adding an image carousel widget. So I could type in here, and this is it. This is not part of the pro version, so this is part of the free version for Elementor. So I'm going to drag that in there, place it in there. Now under content, I'm going to select the images that I want to display in this carousel. So I'm going to click on here. I'm going to upload some images. Let's go to downloads, and then and I'm just going to select multiple images. Let's see. Give it a few seconds to load the images. Okay, all the images have been uploaded. You can see by the tick marks that these are the selected ones that I want to add to a gallery. So you come down to the bottom right, click on create a new gallery. At this point, you're able to, again, delete any images that you want, or you can put them, you can reverse the order, as you can see, or you could reorder them any way that you want. And you could also put a caption here. Let's say, okay, and then you come down to the bottom right, click on insert gallery, and it's going to insert the images. Give it a few seconds to load up. Okay, the images were inserted, and now all of them are being displayed. Down here to your left, you could switch over to what size images that you want. You could do something like that. You can make them larger. So you have a number of different ways that you could display it. Slides to show option is basically what that does is it's going to slide 3 images. It'll display 3 images at a time, but it'll still, as it cycles through, it just scrolls through one at a time, as you can see. And then the slides to scroll, you have the option of selecting, let's say, 3 at a time. So you could see what happens every time it loops through. It's going to display 3 images. It'll scroll over 3 images. So you have that option too. Navigation, these are the navigations, the dots, so you could click on it if you want. could also click on these arrows here, one on the left and one on the right, and it'll still scroll 3 images at a time because that's what you set it as. You could have arrows and dots. You could have none if you want. You don't have any dots or anything like that, or navigation, or you could just have arrows or just have dots. Right now I have the arrows. And now you could also link images to a custom URL if you want. So once you click on it, it should bring you to a different URL. You don't have to have that caption, display the caption. See what this does. See, before I inserted it, remember I put in a caption for this particular one. So you could display captions on the bottom of each one if you want. I'm going to select none. You could also have the option of description too, so, or title or whatever. So I'm going to display none. So you can play around with these different options. Additional options down here. You autoplay, pause on hover. So whenever you hover on it, it's just going to stay there until you go away, then it'll slide through. You have different things that you could play around with here. And then if you click on it, let's see. Let's update this. Let's view this in let's see, preview changes. Let's do that. So this is how it actually looks in the web page itself. Let's go back. Style this. You could style it. As you can see, you would have to change the background color of your section for you to see the arrows, because now it's on the outside. If I put it on the inside, it displays the arrow directly over the image. And the size, you can see it changes the size of the arrow. You can change the color of the arrow. See how it changes the color of the arrow? So you have a number of different options that you could play around with. And you could play around with all these different options that you have right here. So I just wanted to show you a basic way to insert an image carousel into your website. Be creative with it. Go in here and start playing with it around with all the options so you know what's available for your display. And thank you for stopping by. I appreciate it very much. Remember to like and share, and also comment, because it helps us to interact with one another. And if you have any questions, put them in the comments below. And also subscribe to my channel. I put out multiple videos a week. And again, thank you for stopping by. I look forward to seeing you on the next video. Bye now.